through this protest, because the plan of those enemies of Biafra in this protest is to kill all Igbos, and they target Igbo protest the way they target Igbo coup. Even as still on seal, Igbo didn't join the protest, they still target an Igbo protest. No truth coming out from the media, from the country medias. Nothing to stand, nothing to be proud of, that yes, he or she is a full Nigeria. Nothing to show up, nothing to proud of. When we talk about freedom, protecting our homeland, you will see some efulefu in that same our homeland accepting their children to go and join the so Nigeria military. I was born to be a military in this country. But when I started growing up, I began to see things. I said, no, that this country is not worthy for me to sacrifice my life for.
No, you want 1 minute left, please.
I went ahead to start business, to establish myself. So let me just, don't take it long. I want to ask all the Biafra, please and please and please, please, we all should support our Prime Minister, because he's the only one man that still make us to remember our Ohamadike wherever he is. He is the holy man. So let us support him in any effort we are going to put, and support him 100%. So thank you, Biafra. May Chukwuka Kabiyama bless each and every one of us. He said, thank you. Let me hand the mic for you.
He said, thank you so much, our brother. Thank you so much for that. We all have to support the Prime Minister, and each one of us here have been a victim of the Nigeria system. There's no question about that. The fact that we even left our shores to wherever we find ourselves in today, I am a basic bond which every one of us here can attest to. It does not matter or when you carrying going or no. That is just a simple fact. I went on this rocking chair to Luna and you know, all this thing here, the lighters. And do you know that sometimes in the village itself, sometimes you consider serenity, like a baby gun, everything at the calm. Just no, you need all this all come, not let alone. Do you even know that the terrorist state of Nigeria is as part of one of the things that they use to get their advertisement for holidays and whatever is 24 hours electricity in this 21st century. The terrorist set up most of the big hotels that they had, or maybe holiday places, as part of their deal, their package. But they are giving you assurance of 24 hours electricity. Where are they getting the electricity from space? No. Here we generator can working here. List and all this from China and wherever they're getting them from. 24-hour electricity is part of the package that you're going to have. Can you even believe that? And the next, I think, is security. These are the things that ordinarily, and here part of here you could do yourself. So, Egypt holiday na Italy also or somewhere else, and now we're guaranteeing you 24 hours electricity. Wouldn't you be shocked? But in the terrorist state of Nigeria, in this era, they are still bringing this as part of their package. What is there saying about the terrorist state of Nigeria? They are backwards. Nigeria is not going forward, it is going backward. Check the last 3 presidents or whomever. Everyone is attesting, oh my God, let them bring Yaradua back. Oh, this Yaradua too bad. Jonathan, oh my God, this Jonathan, please, after Jonathan, Buhari. Oh, bring Jonathan back. After Buhari. Tinubu. People are still subscribing to Buhari at the moment. And what is the future lies ahead? Is you back? Your money here, man? No. We Biafrans, we are not going to. Because we know it is doom. Complete here, So anya ga ha chọ ka anyị mara ihe ga-eme after Tinubu. By the way, Tinubu, why Nigeria is still in the same settings as it is at the moment, will be the last president of that giant zoo called Nigeria. Just like what the Prime Minister said when Soludo came. He was making an exposition one day and he said, that comment, I have been saying it for a very long time. He said that Soludo will be the last governor of this old Anambra state. I looked at myself, pinched myself, I said, when I went deep, something is here. For this man to have made this thing in a public space, I wanted something. And today, Soludo has been the last governor of old Anambra state. Isn't it amazing? Joke with this prime minister at your own peril. Thank you so much, our brother BRGIE John, for that wonderful one. Unko the number. The floor is yours.
What's in atom? Oh, again, man. Fellow Biafrans, I greet you all. Please forgive me. I'm so happy. I greet you all. I greet my ministers in the house, my comrades and my ladies. I greet to my Prime Minister, my Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandekan. Thank you all for all your good works. More grace to your efforts. I'm Oyeka Chukwu, aka Encode Number, and the Reserve Ogunigbe, Reserve Soldier that will dismantle zoo, and one of the Reserve Ogunigbe. Take it to the bank. You see, I've learned to be gentle with gentle people and tough with tough people. That is one of the things I learned from Abraham Lincoln. From letter to his son teacher. So teach my son to be gentle with gentle people and tough to tough people. I don't preach peace where there is no peace, where peace is not needed. Don't preach peace there. Preaching peace in Nigeria is waste of saliva. Preaching peace in Nigeria is a waste of energy. Nigeria needs Ogunigbe. Now one of the Reserve Ogunigbe. You see, I've gone through a lot, but I've not seen it all, but I've seen a lot. My skin is very thick, very, very thick. The Prime Minister's templates on Biafra restoration is multidimensional templates. You see, our Prime Minister, from the one, even before, I used to say this every time. I don't say it for you to, I say what is real. Before our leader Mazen can come to recommend him publicly, I already marked him good. Because I have the instinct to know who is truth. Yes, I brag of it. Whenever I badge on you, there is a reason why I badge on you. Go and investigate. So I marked him good, and since then I never have a iota of doubt that he's the man. And come what may, I am with him in this journey to the end. Nigeria must be dismantled. Nigeria put me where I am now. I'm not supposed to be here. Where I am now is not my destiny at all. It's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Have a good destiny to do something better. Where I am is not where I'm supposed to be. And I don't wish the coming generations, the children, to suffer what I have suffered in the midst of one and abundance. Destroying Nigeria is a task rested on my shoulder. And I will do it without apology to any moron. Before you be against us, go and know where we're coming from. Before we speak the way we speak, go and know where we're coming from. That is what I'm telling you. If you're a stranger, if you're a foreigner, if you don't know where we're coming from, don't stand on our way. Go and know where we are coming from. To judge by yourself if you can wear the shoe we have worn for decades for just a month. Go first of all and check it if you can do that before you stand on our way. Otherwise, you'll be crushed. Like I do say, any indigenous person in that contraption outside Biafra that stand on our way, we will not forgive you. We will not forgive your children. We will not forgive your children. Let me pause here. Thank you for having me. My name is Ekachuku, aka Good Number.
Thank you so much, our brother Mazi Onyekachukwu Nkodinamba, for that wonderful submission. Thank you so much for that. And thank you always for being on every single space all the time, preaching the goodness and the good news of Biafra to our people, those that want to listen. Because even at the end of the day, I'm asking you know. So at the end of the day, those that believe in Biafra, we join, and all of us will be in Ebube. Ndegire kwekwele, Hagawa not, because there's always plan B. So Hagawa not, I want to know. So Biafra will never be for everyone. So that's just definitely, that's how it is. Thank you so much for that. I think David Nandichari will put 1 minute or so before we go to Chukwumeze and if I Chukudana second round. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Yes, thank you.
And I
Yes,
welcome our brother.
thank you so much, JD. Okay, Ted.
1 minute times 10 minutes.
Mba, Chukwumeze, 1 minute. Don't worry. I'll go for Haneba Frank.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Frank Nakweba with Mbremwe. Obidogo count to what time, even when I started speaking. You see, there is something that is very, very interesting that is happening now, and I very much love it. You see, for some days now, a space has been going on, and that space is trying to lure people to speak about who? Biafra. And one good thing about this space is, whether they say anything negative or positive about Biafra, the truth of the matter is that Biafra is making waves all around the world. And it is making waves because of a reason. Because the time for restoration to come is now. So you see somebody who have been drunk or their OTA space, you tell you Biafra. If you are OTA space, you tell Biafra. You even see those who are against Biafra. They just wake up and write Biafra in order to attract Biafran people to their space. It is a good thing. No matter the negativity about our restoration, the message is being preached. Then, coming to my message, you see, Nigerian government never saw the coming of the good guy. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here with us, you know, they sent so many people around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to fight against him. They sent Tony Nnadi, who was carrying file here and there. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu goes to the US, Tony Nnadi will take the next available flight to the US in order to, you know, to try to quash whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to do. And the reason why they are doing that was because they have bought over those who have surrounded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And those who have surrounded our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are not true to our leader. And our leader being somebody who he is, irrespective of the fact that our leader spiritually know that these people are not the kind of people that he can use to go to war and win. But our leader was able to come with them, try to nurse them in order for those who were appointed for this restoration to come. So they never saw the coming of the prime minister. And when prime minister came, when they had a clue of who this guy is, Obasanjo said it, they started that 500,000 Iraq attack in order to subdue him. Because it's like they had a glimpse that this man is coming with something that is different from what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was. Do you know? Because even when our leader, before he was kidnapped, he said, go and listen to this man. He is bringing a new dimension. So when he announced that new dimension to this struggle, they started attacking prime minister because it's like they have a glimpse that this guy is going to be troublesome. And today, fellow Biafrans and wonderful people, you can see that the result has spoken for itself. So it is the multidimensional phase and approach is very, very interesting. And Nigerian government cannot fathom, cannot even understand where this guy is coming from. JD, your hand is up. I yield my mic.
My brother, I just, Frank, just happened. You couldn't first. Thank you so much.
Inye Dr. David Nnamna 4 minutes. All the like inata Bob Mali. All the inata Bob Mali. Please, it's just 1 minute. 1 minute, I will go to my listening section. Just near the mic, all 1 hour. And if you don't collect the mic back, she go talk to you because sometimes I don't want to stop anybody speaking.
Exactly. Thank you so much, my
And
brother.
I don't want to stop anybody speaking
Yeah, I
because
understand.
the spirit
Yeah, I
is
know.
coming.
It's just that
It's
there's a lot
coming.
of fresh hands up, and we have to get them, and people are still coming in. So thank you so much, our brother David Nana. We'll get to your submission later on. Chukwumeze, Chukwumeze, na ebe a na-eche ka amara ma onye nwe give me say Chukwumeze, book on. I want to give me 4 minutes because so that we'll get a lot of our people in. There's a lot of requests. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I'm the mayor for minutes. And then greetings, Biafrans, greetings, host, co-hosts, ministers, our PM, the finisher, greetings, Onyendu Mazinamdi Okukano, the one that brought the ideology or reactivated the ideology. I see where we are today. I just want to commend everybody, most especially Biafrans in homeland, who are at the front of the real deal.
Chukwumeze. Sorry.
Yeah.
Chukwumeze. Sorry to interrupt you. Because you get an account where you they use before because this your voice, when you they speak, I liken it to a voice of somebody that I known but not with Chukwumeze. Because can you explain to us? Do you use another account before? Thank you.
No.
Let's talk about Mwanya.
Abi, the thing the owner don't wonder. You don't understand. Exactly like the person. Is it impersonator? Are you impersonating
Hey, Jim, artificial intelligence, AI, don't worry, AI is working. But anyway, so the thing I want us to understand is, you see, the reason why this world is the way it is, everything seems like it's not sustainable. Is number one, those are the lower pyramid are at the top of the pyramid. Why those who are supposed to be at the top of the pyramid has been pushed down, and those that is currently maintaining the top of the pyramid know that that's not their position, and they are trying so hard to stay on top of it. And by so doing, they would stop at nothing to make sure that nobody kicked them out of that position. And ever since they have been at the top of that pyramid, we can see how our society is looking like today. Because these people totally goes against the norm of natural laws. And that's why you see the things that are happening, the disasters, the fights, the war, even the earth itself is against us because humanity is now at the extreme of anti-natural law. And this is what Biafra is trying to change, trying to bring back, to bring everybody back to their sanity. Whether you like it or not, our cause for freedom, our cause for resistance, our cause for defense is all part of natural law. And if you got to understand, when just like one scenario our leader gave us, he said when you go to a particular spot on your skin, you keep rubbing that place. Over a particular time, you will see that that place now will become stiff because it is in human nature, it is in the nature of all living things. Because whether you like it or not, the soil you step on is living thing, your skin, everything that has life in it, we always tend to resist. You can study it in your plants everywhere, even animals. So what we are doing is all part of natural law. And I am glad today because this generation of Biafra is like no other kind. The same international law that this so-called international community put in place is that same international law we are going to use to defeat them and teach them a very, very new orientation and new ideology. Because whether they like it or not, I don't understand why You insist on people going through international law when lives are being lost every day on daily basis. When those who try to maintain international law close their eye to the death of humans, man, at that point, that international law should be thrown out of the window because the purpose is supposed to serve. It's not serving it anymore. And that's why you see what is going on today. That's why you see the world is in chaos. Abnormality has become the norm. People are just doing anything. They try to make the bad things look normal. And by so doing, going as far as giving you evidence and backings and research, all those things is anti-natural law. So with what we are doing, we are changing the orientation. We are changing the game. We are changing the narrative. We are going to teach people how it is humanity should be like. And for Biafrans, you got to understand something. multidimensional approach is the first of its kind that we Biafran or we, our prime minister, is using. It's never been done like this. Most freedom have come off based on just conventional warfare, pushing the enemy and all that. But in our own time, it's different. You can see, Orube 2 minutes, so hey, but you can see
Hey,
that
bro, Orube 2 minutes, so Orube 2 minutes. At the counter.
you can see that in our own case, there's a war going on, but it's not conventional. Because being the fact of the kind of people we are and how we describe humanity in our own indigenous way, we are reducing the casualty and at the same time pushing the enemy back. Nobody in this world has ever done it. All those that have fought freedom in the past is to come out and fight this war conventionally. They fight it with everything. But this is what we are doing. That's why our leader, our prime minister told us that by the time he's done with the zoo, they will not know what hit them because he's going to cut off their foreleg, their hind legs, their tail, their head. And at the end of the day, they will be lying lifeless on the ground they will not be able to move. And you can see it now. You see, the reason why these stupid, I'm going to round up with this because I don't want to break the protocol. The reason why these stupid, ignorant, Zugerian youths, these Nigerian youths, the reason why their protest is going to become so fruitless is because of they are still operating on that anti-natural law because you are trying to give life to something that is illegitimate, something that is not sustainable, which is Nigeria. You're saying end bad governance. The word bad governance is anti-natural law to Nigeria. It's a natural law to Nigeria because when you are trying to end bad governance, that means those who created that Nigeria for you, you are giving them every reason to try and patch it. But the day the real elephant will start rolling, which is Biafra, and when we start rolling and we start shouting disintegration of Nigeria, you will see all the forces, all the deities of freedom, all the alusi of freedom, all the spirit of freedom we take over, and you will see Nigeria will be gone. But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen until we do that. And come December 2nd, we will start that. So my people, we are the carriers of natural laws. We are those who knows and understand what it is that natural law does. So anything that is happening today, any disaster, any earthquake, any hurricane, everything is because the world has gone against anti-natural law. And I'll use this as a final example. Look at the Sahara Desert. No land in Africa is supposed to be a desert because that's where it all originated from. But because of what was done in the past, that's why you have that desert here. But you see, when Biafra comes, we will do things. And that place you call Sahara Desert will become a green land. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and so shall it be, because the Garden of Eden, I'm my body, regardless of those who will change everything. Thank you so much, Chuku Mezeman. I don't have time to go into the details of your submission. We'll come to that later on. If I Chuku, please, if you can make it 4 minutes before we go to our brother Tech Guy, and then, because Mary Taken has spoken twice already, and then we'll go around for second phase. Thank you so much. Please, 4 minutes. And it sounds like you got background noise or something. Go ahead, let's see.
I'm sorry. Yes, but
Yeah, go
can you
ahead, go
guys
ahead.
hear
4
me?
minutes, please. Go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, Biafrans. Good afternoon, everybody, lovers of freedom that is here to listen to the to these informations that we are bringing out. Today, I'm particularly very, very angry. I'm angry that uh, Biafrans are really suffering. So I don't know why any Biafran that is capable and able of helping and supporting our freedom is not doing so. Because if you look in Nigeria today, in the zoo today, there is nothing, despite anything you are doing in the zoo today, your money is rubbish. If you take your money to the market, you notice that it's all gone. The money is finished. There is nothing. The economy is gone. The money is down. Nothing is working in the zoo. So I'm here to plead with Biafrans, those who are sitting on the fence. Unubiko, bring the money. Let's do these things once and for all. Let us get this freedom once and for all. If not for yourself, do it for those elderly mothers in the village that have nothing to do, that are farmers that has no family, that has no family ties that are helping them. Do it for our mothers in the market selling tomatoes and pepper. Do it for our fathers selling newspaper on the street. Do it for the road hawkers. Do it for the Biafrans who are homeless. Do you know how costly it is to find a house in Biafra land today? Very expensive. Some people when they go back to the village this December, they are not going to come back to the town because the economy is so bad, it's so down. In 3 days, I've bought fuel of 45,000 to fuel my shop, and I've not gotten any gain of up to 10,000 naira from this shop since 3 days time. It's painful. These things are the things that we are talking about. I don't know why people will have money and they will not want to support Biafra. Biafrans are saying, okay, now come and loan us money. Bring your money and come and loan it to the government, where you will get 100% return on your investment. I don't know why Biafrans are not taking this opportunity. I don't know why some people are still sitting on the fence after all the glaring evidence that Nigeria is out to exterminate our race. I don't know why somebody is not making headway. Is not making headway to loan our government money. Some of you have so much money in your crypto accounts. Some of you have so much money in your crypto wallets. I know what I'm saying because yes, I've been there. Some of you have money. Unu nwere ego ikpe na account unu. Bring it out. Let us do this thing once and for all. Let us bring freedom to our people once and for all. Except you are enjoying the subjugation, the penury our people are living in. I will not take a man so bad, but we will get Biafra without your help. We will do this thing without your help. But I'm just telling you, bring out the money. We take the money, bring it out from wherever you are hiding it. Today in Aba, today in Aba, fuel is 900 and plus, 900 plus. This morning I've already used 8,000 naira fuel, and in fact, I've not made any profit out of it. I don't know why people are not like, what are you enjoying in Nigeria that is making you not to support Biafra? Like, what the hell are you enjoying? Nothing. Nothing. They are killing you. They are subjugating you. They are impoverishing you. They are making you to not think straight. All of us have mental problems now in Nigeria because the economic situation of Nigeria has given us mental problems. Some of us can't even sleep any longer. We are looking for money to feed ourselves and our family. For what? Okusirede like that, my people. You check again now or work. People should bring out the money. If you don't have up to $1,000, match with somebody who have $500 with you so that it will be 1,000. You pull invest. Eh? People should do something. Some of us don't have money to invest, but we are online fighting for Biafra freedom. We are online supporting the Prime Minister. We are online doing so many things in order for Biafra to come to pass, in order for freedom to come to our people, for our aged mother in the village, for our old daddies who are veterans, who Nigeria have useless. My father was a veteran before he died. He died in penury and in nothing. Why? It shouldn't be like that. If you check it, you know that this is not the way of living. This is not the way we should live. Why can go these kind of circumstances that we find ourselves today? And somebody is out there doing something in order to make JD Work. I'm seeing you waving your hands. I don't know if you want to say something or the time is up for me. I don't know.
Just conclude in a minute, please.
All right. So Biafrans, biko umunnem, you push talk to your consciences, talk to your conscience so that you do something. Let Biafra come, let it come to reality. The government has already gotten the structural everything together in order to get this Biafra for us. We only need money to support the government. Biko, everybody, I'm just pleading, Biko, let's do this once and for all. We know 2nd December is sacrosanct, but then we need money to do it. We need money to do everything to make it come to reality. Thank you, my people. Thank you. I know you people will do something. I know everybody here is listening. Some of you from Aludo states, do something. Thank you, my
Thank
people.
you, our brother Ifeanyi Chukwu. Tinye aka na weta ikpe ka e wee mee ihe akwa ihe once and for all, because that time is now. Thank you so much. We will come to your submission later on because we have a lot of fun. Chukwu Meze, we're 1 minute ka we conclude though, because I'm not going to hit your weapon before I got our brother Tegaman. Chukwu Meze, 1 minute, please.
Yeah. What I just want to emphasize is, I want to emphasize on what our brother just said. It's really very, very difficult, and the needful need to be done. Biafrans are suffering. You understand? In the past 1 week, I have been a direct victim of what one Nigeria does because of the lack of security in there. I lost a uncle who was butchered. You understand? And it's very saddening. That's why I've not been so active on space like that. But at the end of the day, what we are doing is it must continue. It mustn't stop. So please, to those of you who have this money, bring it. Let us get this freedom once and for all. This is the best investments that you can ever see everywhere without without having to worry about the risk of this thing. Put your money, you get 100% back, and let's get this freedom. What we are talking is very, very important. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. We are facing something very, very existential. And if you think wherever you're living, if you think that you're safe there, I don't know what to tell you. But at the end of the day, you come from Biafra land, and that's the only place you will step foot and you will flourish like no other place. So please, let's do the needful.
Thank you so much, our brother Chukwu Meze, for that quick one. Let's do the needful, and the needful has to be done, regardless of Bobuleji. Thank you so much. Tegaman, the floor is yours, and thank you for being patient. Thank you for being here, my brother.
Thank you so much, my brothers and sisters. Jerry Walker, thank you so much. Chukwu Kikabiyama is watching everything, and trust me, we are not taking you for granted. It is not easy. Those who think that coming on space every day to preach about Biafra, those who think it is easy, trust me, it's not easy. Minister MID, I see you. Ugochukwu Biafra. Frank, my brother, I see you. You know, this is your bell. I'm always a friend. Kama is real. Mazi Onyedikachukwu. Include the number. Include the number. When Biafra comes, we are going to push you to the parliament. He represent in Dubai. Thank you so much. Meriteka, I cite each and every one of you. Please forgive me if I did not mention your name, but trust me, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Let me quickly go to the topic of the day. The template our PM is using to restore Biafra in multi-dimensional phase. I want to throw back history. It is very, very important because what is helping to decimate the zoo is because of lack of recognition of history. All right? Lack of recognition of history. And secondly, forcefully imposing false history to people. That is exactly what he's dealing with. That's why a professor is rigging the election. A professor, after studying mathematics for over 30 years, is now relegated as an election rigger. It's because of lack of history. So let me bring ourselves back to this history memory lane. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made a broadcast. This broadcast was in 2017 before his first abduction. You remember when they abducted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the first time. So before that first abduction, there was a broadcast he made, in early 2017. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that, since they started IPOB, they have been moving from one Congress office in the United States Capitol to one another. They moved from one office to another. So these criminals are following him with suitcases, following him. Each office he enters, they will follow him. Each office he enters, these are people who claim they are following him to get Biafra. And at the end of them spending all this money, no result was yielded. There is nothing to hold on and say, this is exactly what we've gone to US to do, and this is our achievement after all these expenses. So there was this particular man that was very close to Mike Pence. The guy called him, he's also a congressman. He said, I noticed that you guys have been coming here all the time. Go and start something. Do something. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he was very shocked at that revelation. He said, the man said, do something. You have not done anything. You want Biafra, you know what to do. And automatically his dimension changed from that day. He said the way he think about Biafra, suing for peace, begging in Britain, going one after. He said everything about Biafra from that moment changed. Right? So now the moment he changed, that was when the criminals made this plan to silence him. So because he changed actually, and he took that advice serious, he started making plans to advance the cause of Biafra. They see that, it is going to be a very big lose for them because they have made this agitation a career. Now, in the second broadcast, he made mention of Salva Kiir. For those of you who don't know Salva Kiir Mayardit, Salva Kiir Mayardit is the Sudanese leader, the South Sudan leader. South Sudan has been fighting for over 20 years, if I'm not mistaken. That was the day MID made mention of that.
Riek Machar.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. The fight has been going on and going on and going on and going on and going on. And everything, every support from the foreign, allies has been on Sudan. And the South are the owner of the resources that is powering these people that are coming to kill them. Until one day, the man made a move, made a very serious move. I am not going to review the move here, but those who know history can go and check how Chinese, just a photograph with Chinese parliament, and the world is now begging for referendum, let's settle peace in China, South Sudan, and that's it. I know it's not easy. It has not been easy for the independence. So you see this dimension that our leader, our current prime minister is taking. This dimension is what I have been praying for. Because he who wants peace must see peace. He who does not want peace, trust me, there will nothing that will bring peace to you. It is not a joke. Those who think that we are joking, wait and see. We are preparing. We are making massive contribution. We thank God for this IOU loan. This loan has ignited our people, and I'm sure that our people are massively participating in this loan. It has never been like this before. After this, history will never forget people like us. So I want to encourage you, to invest. Our Prime Minister, trust me, is an appointee from the Most High God. Trust me, with this man, even our leader, Mazin Namdekan, will be released unconditionally. I'm telling you, unconditional. They will be begging, please come and should we drop him with a helicopter? Please. You people will recognize, you will go and remember this voice, this particular speech I'm making today. I'm telling you, because Jesus Christ made a comment. He said, if you enter a house with peace and they did not welcome you, when you are going, scrub your sandals. Make sure there is no dent of that house that will remain there. Meaning, give them wutu. That's exactly what is happening. So thank you so much, JD Walker, for giving me this opportunity. And may Chukwu Kabiyama continue to ignite us. And may we continue to vote and participate in this loan. $10 is not a small money. $50 is not small money. If you are in the zoo and you want to participate, it is open for you. Go and buy USDT. You can use that to do it. Stop asking wrong questions. Go to the website, the original website. Don't make mistake and come out tomorrow be shouting fraud. Nobody is defrauding you. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, my brother. And nobody is defrauding anyone, because some people don't remember just some questions, just like someone have complained in the beginning of this space. Like Ibn made the contribution, how to contribute money and what have you. I can understand like someone that doesn't have the access to it, like in terms of the card and all that, because of but that is different. But other than that, although they can still use the rep or there's always options initially that like government involves anything but government. You cannot solve the problem in one day, just like what Biafra government is experiencing as well a couple of months ago, like 3 months ago, in regards to these payments and what have you. It is not the same like today, because they have put, like they have checkmate everything based on the information that people are bringing in. So they use that to know, okay, what do I have to do to improve this, improve that, and then they're getting it right. And today, a lot of people, or how many people will keep that now they cannot be able to contribute, So, like you said, so people should learn how to do one or two, and then they can be able to fix whatever the problem they have on their side. Thank you so much, our brother Tegaiman, because I be the second phase, so that our co-host Frank haven't even spoken except his first for submission, so that we can go around and then for the second phase, and before then. Only Kama Israel haven't spoken. American take a see your hand, and I already take the risk. Kama Israel, if you're there, please admit your mic, maybe 4 minutes, and then we'll start second phase. We'll probably start with Meriteka, and then we'll go to our co-host Frank and Ogoshuku, and then I go around again. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, JD Walker. Thank you, everyone. Great. I don't want to waste the 4 minutes, so let me reserve my greeting later on. Thank you again for always coming out to stay on the gap and making sure that we are here protecting our territory. The space belongs to us. They have already said it, and there is no way we're going to allow them to take it back. This space belongs to us. Whether the space of homeland, whether the space of Biafra land, whether the space of the media, all the spaces belong to us. Musa said it with his mouth, and we will always come here to make sure that we take that space that belongs to us. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for your good work. Thank you for your doggedness. Thank you for being there always, especially for our government, for our PM, for MNK, because this is exactly what is keeping him alive wherever he is, because people are giving him information about what is going on. And whenever he hears about Biafrans on the media propagating the truth, I'm sure he's always happy. Thank you so much, our PM, the only voice that the enemy will hear and they will be scrambling, looking for where to hide. Only voice at the moment. And when people say, oh, this is Simon Ekpa, I said, whenever you say this, Simon, you are talking about Biafra, because at the moment, Simon Ekpa is the face of Biafra. So when you hear any of your government official talk about Simon Ekpa, they are talking about Biafra. It's just that they are deceiving you guys. They don't want to tell you the truth. You know? So thank you so much, our PM, for the good work. Thank you. Thank you. There is something I picked up in yesterday's space when someone asked about writing a book. You know, he asked PM, you know, are you putting all these things down? And the PM asked him, what are you doing? Will I be the one doing everything? And I just want to remind all of us that the opportunity for us to start writing our history, documenting our history is here. It's a very big opportunity for everyone. You know, let's start writing. By the time we get to Biafra, we will bring all these theses together and we will make a history that will be, you know, in generation to generation. We will hand them over. They will not make mistake that our forefathers made. They will not make the same mistake that our great-great-fathers made. They will not make mistake that people in our generation made, trying to hand over our generation to the Fulanese. And it can only be by we writing and putting all this step by step, all these multi-dimensional approaches, putting it down. It becomes a template. Even other Africa are going to use it, you know, to do something. So it's a very big opportunity. The template of PM is working. That is why Musa is crying. That is why Akpabio is crying. That is why, you know, even the so-called drug barrel, you know, is crying. They are all listening. Where are they getting the idea of liaison? Is it not by listening to PM? And then now they picked it up. I say, you know what? Let me start a liaison, you know, and see whether it will be the solution. You know, where did they get the idea? I've never had for one day, you know, where a president or somebody in that dungeon is talking about liaison, you know, except that because they are listening to a PM all the time, you know. So what we are doing is hitting them hard. And I will use the word of PM. He said, be strong, because a lot are going to happen between now and the 2nd of December. Be strong in your spirit, be strong physically, be strong to withstand any bullet that will come to you. If you think that some places when you go there, you don't feel fine, don't go there, you know, so that your spirit will be protected, because a lot are going to happen. And if you dare, you know, make that mistake and you see yourself falling, people will trample you and we keep moving, because we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. We are on a high-speed moving train. And this is the only train that can get us to that our destination. Nigerians cannot stop us. The drug laws cannot stop us. The governors of Southeast cannot stop us. Even me cannot stop myself, you know, in this journey. So let it be the same to you. Thank you so much, and I appreciate all of you. Keep doing what you're doing. We are almost there. Thank you, and God bless.
God bless my brother. Kama Israel for that a wonderful one. Thank you so much for that. And thank you guys for what you guys are doing. Those of our people from the United Kingdom, always representing every time during the fundraising, you will hear them. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. We thank you guys so much. Biafra is here. We all know that. Thank you so much for that. And I think Mazan Akalam on nine years Kama this thing. Okay, Mazan Akam, where are your 4 minutes now so that we will round up and then we start the second phase. Go ahead, Mazan Akalam. 4 minutes, please.
Thank you very much, my Biafran, all Biafrans. JD work. I greet you. May God bless you. All protocol duly observed. Because of time, you see, this is my best radio, where university where I learn. I don't want any day I miss listening for you people. In fact, it's like the blood is not running in my vein. So that is why I am always here. So I thank you for keeping the fire burning. Yes, Biafra is here. One our leader Mazen Nandekanu was praying for 100 men, and he was waiting for the 100 men to emerge. And at the same time, he was saying something that after this generation, the next generation will wish that that we will stay. After they might have gone, the generation will wish that this generation will continue to exist. You see, he mean what he said. Between our leader Mazen Nandekanu and our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, in fact, these two people, these two men, they come from one place, with one spirit, with one mind. And this man, our Prime Minister, begin to speak in a very loud voice, with authority, without shaking, without looking back, that he will be the end of Nigeria. And he will cut their head and their leg, and lastly he cut their neck. And all the whole thing is happening. So I am pleading. I'm just to say something, at least from time to time I say something to show that I am with you, and that Biafra is here already. That is my joy. That is my happiness, that Biafra is here. And another joy I always have is the way, you people organize, no quarreling, with love, with a joke, and things are moving forward. And no beyond the book no say na aziza, ukwu aziza's broom. When it is one single one, you can break it, but when it is you tie it in a bundle, nobody can break it. So because of this love, God will already answer our prayer. So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. And I also continue to pray. Let us support ourselves. So sometimes we say, let us support PM. Let us support PM. Let us support PM. No, for me, let us support ourselves to free ourselves from this rubbish called Nigeria. Whatever I am doing in Biafra struggle today, I am doing it for myself. Not even for myself, because I'm doing it for Biafran's children and in the next generation to come, and my children, at least to benefit. So we are doing it for ourselves. The money is not going to a Prime Minister pocket, no. We are doing it for ourselves. Contribution, and according to their capacity, we are doing it for ourselves. Let us do this thing once and for all, because our Prime Minister is ready. When we talk of a multi-dimensional approach, when I think about it, I said, this multi-dimensional approach, that is why our leader and all the cabinet, they are not sleeping, because the work is too much. Work is too much. It's like somebody cooking, you are cooking rice, you are making stew, you are cooking this, one person doing all these things. At the same time, you are sweeping the compound. At the same time, you are cleaning the house, one person. So this is how this multi-dimensional approach is working.
Our leader, prime minister, every time from meeting to meeting, from meeting to meeting, and all the cabinet. So let us support ourselves and pray for ourselves, most especially our prime minister, who the enemy, they are not resting. They are not resting. Thank you very much. And remain blessed. God bless us all. In the name of Chukwuka Abiyama. Ka Chineke gozie onye isi anyị, our leader Maazị Nnekonu, to come out victoriously, and we rejoice in Biafra. Thank you. I hit my mic.
Thank you so much, Mazi and Akanon, for that wonderful one. And Chukwuka Abiyama will always protect our leader, Mazi Nnekonu, wherever they kept him. Because at the end of the day, you cannot hide in 9 months pregnant. And I hide this 6 months, let alone. Thank you so much, Mazi and Akanon. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay. Now that everyone has spoken, we'll be going to second phase now. Ugochukwu Biafra, before we go to Meritaken, Ugochukwu Biafra, I'm a name, there's no point of it as. And when he get here, before I na na second phase at the moment, before we go to Frank. Because when you could too much that because of there's a lot of people. Ugochukwu no kweba and say I don't show Ugochukwu Moya. Frank on Eba.
Yeah,
just add something before we go to second phase now.
All right. All right. Great Biafrans, lovers of truth, we are all amazing. We are choosing generation. I want to tell you that you are preserved today because of what we are doing. God preserved you alive today. God made you to survive Nigeria up to this minute. It's for you to do what you are doing today. God will never come down from heaven to fight for us. But he uses each and every one of us to do this great fight we are doing today. And we all are so lucky in this generation to have people like our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okwuchukwu Kanu, and our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, the goodest guy. It is a great privilege and honor from Almighty God to us to be part of this generation that is making this history. What we are doing today, mainly what our government is doing today, is not easy. It's not easy to fight these criminals, these political criminals from the Southeast, as they call them. Southeast. They are divide and rule. They call us Southeast, South. It is only in Nigeria we are hearing this kind of funny geopolitical, whatever they call them. They made us to answer the name we don't know where it comes from, Nigeria. And people are dying to protect Nigeria. A name that was given to them, not us, because any of us here, we are no more Nigerian. Biafrans are no more Nigerian, and we can never be Nigerian. Nigeria is a bad luck. Nigeria is a dream killer. Nigeria is a destiny killer. Involve yourself in anything in Nigeria, you see how you fare. No matter how educated you are, no matter how brave or smart you are, and you come out in the public place and try to package Nigeria, you are making yourself the dumbest human being on earth, because your foolishness will be wide open. to the world to see how foolish you are. You go to all these Nigeria sponsored spaces, you listen to some people speak. In fact, sometimes I don't stand hearing what is coming out from their mouth. I have to leave. Because at times I ask myself, what are these people saying? Who create these people? Who born them? That you see Nigeria is not working for you as a person, and you are still packaging Nigeria. You are still singing praises of Nigeria. You are still praising the political criminals just because maybe they punch your account with some little cash, or they promise you an appointment, or you hate any of us here because we are speaking about freedom. Because of that, Biafra will not come. It does not matter how you hate me. It does not it does not matter how you hate JD Work. It does not matter how you hate Ugochukwu Biafra. It does not matter how you hate any one of us gathered here at this minute. And ask yourself, why are you hating on these people? Why are you hating on us? Because we are speaking freedom. We are propagating the words of liberation to yourself, to ourselves, and to our people. But you, out of your foolishness, out of your greediness, you are somewhere in America or in Germany or any place you find yourself, or some of them are in Nigeria. You see how Nigeria is dealing with everybody, even the politicians, even with all the money they are embezzling. They don't go to filling station and they fill their tank free. Even though the money they use to fill their tank is stolen, they find it so difficult as well, even in their status as the criminals they are. Yet, somebody will be out there singing praises of these criminals, these animals in human form. My people, our freedom is in our hands. If you don't destroy Nigeria, if you don't join hands to destroy Nigeria, Nigeria will destroy all of us. Yoruba people say, Otoge, enough is enough. They have tried. It's high time we take this freedom by fire, by force, which we are doing, and we are doing it perfectly well. Like as my brother Dr. David Nana likely said, that Nigeria never expect our prime minister coming. The coming of our prime minister is a great shock to them. It is a very big hit on their head. They least expect it, because their initial plan was to just kidnap our leader. That ends the story. They underrated our prime minister, and I love it. Just like the way they are still playing their games, doing their kick of a dying horse, hoping that this 2nd of December will be a jamboree, thinking it will be a business as usual. Let them wait. Let them continue to neglect us. Let them continue to ignore us until that day. They will see the kind of anger that Nigeria have made us to be. If you are not angry about Nigeria today, I want to ask you, are you a human being? Even though you are such a sober, maybe you are too sober in heart that you don't get angry easily. How old are you today? Are you still hoping that Nigeria will be anything tomorrow? We all know how Nigeria started. Many of us here was born before the war. Many of us here was born before 1960 and after 60 till this day. No change has ever come in that contraption, Nigeria. And it will not come. And you will not continue to do the same thing and expect any change. It's not possible. How glorious it will be for the crowd, all those people that gathered themselves singing, dancing to Nigeria, jaga jaga, everything scatter, scatter. Like saying today Nigeria scatter. Yeah? Just check out how many years did Abdul Kadir Idris sing that song. How many years today? How many years did Africa China sing food no day? When food boku everywhere, when a bag of rice was sold at the rate of 2 naira, and yet they say food no day. Olaiya 1945 sing Nigeria don't scatter. People are still protesting for a new Nigeria or end bad governance, which will never yield any fruit. My prayer to them is for Nigeria to continue to make a mistake. They will make that is, they will make a great mistake that will lead to their immediate destruction before we join hands. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much, our brother, Frank, and our co-host for that wonderful one. Thank you so much for that. Guys, like you know, we're in the second phase now, and after second phase, and then we'll probably collecting the mic for our last submissions. Because my target today, actually, why I started early is so that I can be able to finish at least a 1 or 1, probably maximum 1:30 a.m. here. Because after 6 hours of spacing, I believe that I have given it all. Because in my the fact that I want to be more, so that's the reason why. Yeah, I go to the safe Ghana and I said because this is a 12:11 a.m. My time. So I gonna me probably, I don't know if you have to go 2 or 3 minutes. Let's do it 3 minutes anyway. Good number before I get to Meditech. I can get the name. Good number 3 minutes, please. Okay. Meditech, please 3 minutes. Meditech. Not your final submission yet. Okay, just 3 minutes, please. Meditech, are you there? I don't show on their bank number. Oh, she's requesting again.
No, thank you so much, Biafra. Thank you for having me once again. No protocol, duly humbly observed. Great Biafrans, the speakers have said it all. There's no point of repeating the things that's already said perfectly. I can't say it better than anyone here. All we are here to do is to making sure we change the status quo. The status quo has been a death trap to our people, has been a dead end zone to our people, and we're here to change the status quo. Our mission is to do one thing: the best achievement you can achieve for your children if you truly love them. I do say, if you truly love them, not to give them fat back account, not to give them fleet of cars, mansions, is to give them Biafra. Because if you give them all those things, money and what money can buy, and while they're in Nigeria, just a policy will destroy them and destroy those things. Where is the Kwaramadu today? He was one of them. He was one of them. But where is he today, let alone you that is one of them? We must understand that what we are doing, if you have this money we are talking about, that money is given to you for a day like this. You are not on media. You are not propagating message. You are not contributing money. You just sit aside. Let them see, let them bring. Like some people do say that when they say it will bite me in my ear. Come. I will be a beast against those people. After I get to where the one going to control it. Like I tell my government, if you want to be something in Biafra, if you want to come now, participate. If you are a professor, come now. If you are an engineer, come now. If you are whatever you are, come now. Bring it now. Because after now, those things you be will not be relevant in Biafra. I am telling you, my name is Onyeka Chukwu. Whatever you think you are, come now. Come and bring it on. Bring it on. Come and use it. Bring that money. That money is important now. Forget about go and begin to waste time. I regretted the money I wasted in West Russia. I'm telling you, I'm regretting it. If it's for now, I wouldn't have. If you have a place you can lay your head, bring that money now. Because most of those things you see, Biafra will be knocked down. Stop wasting your money. We cannot fight for Biafra to have a tomorrow is here, flood somewhere, flood here, flood that. We will build Biafra from scratch. That's why those who think that they are destroying something to bring us down, you're wasting your time. And that's the way we do it. We will level the whole Nigeria everywhere with dust. Then everybody go to a tent, go and build your own. That is what we are telling you. Stop provoking us, because there's nothing in this world, Yoruba, Hausa, any other person can do better, can do. If you need it anywhere you want it to, we do it best better than you. You know that very well. Just that we are humanistic life valued people. That's foundation level our ancestors. And we are not cowards. When we decide to do this, we will do it better than you. You know that very well. So stop provoking us. What we are doing, none of you in that contraction we endure 50% of what Biafrans have taken, and that is humanistic life value, non-humanistic life value contraction, unsustainable crime against humanity created by Britain have done to us. If any of you pass what you will be, if any of you go through what Biafra have gone through, you'll be telling your own brother, telling your mother, telling them, eating them alive, eating them. You'll be doing all those. So when you see Biafra respect a Biafran person, accord Biafra respect, because you cannot endure what you have endured. You can't. Is evident. So what we are doing, we know that we are very, very angry, very, very angry. That destroying you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, our brother Mazen Yakachukwu Uncle number for that wonderful one. Thank you for everything that you're doing for our people. Our minister Otuma Moya Nakweba, Odika Pubrapu, better before. For the first time, our minister, I had to pay gas. I call gas. Ugochukwu Hirora, I put Ugochukwu almost so many times. Ugochukwu, Nyafu, Ugochukwu, Emeonga.
Yeah,
Oh, never.
Is Ugochukwu that is him? Is Ugochukwu that kicked me out? He's the one. Because you gave him co-host, he kicked me out on the space.
Second man, please. Kick out.
Oh my God. Mary, take him. Please, 3 minutes. Mary, take him. 3 minutes. We've got 3 minutes before we go to our sister mouthpiece.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the second phase. I'm so appreciate to you to giving me the mic. You know, the thoughts still in my head, and I want to say it. Yes, yesterday I mistake because our brother David, for the space of yesterday, I'm telling you, these people use Biafrans. I think that is Biafra I go in. and I would not say much because of Ogora man. That man said very, very, word will keep me there for some minutes. And there is one lady there. Oh my God. Sue government. My pikin, if you're a young girl or you're a young woman, that is why we are saying that Nigerian Sue government, these people are brain destroy. How can you don't know history, but you're dragging of history? You, when you fight for Nigeria, you don't know history. Someone trying to tell you something to you to pick it because Nigeria don't damage your brain. If you want to go and know history and go and ask Obasanjo. They hear me, Nigerian Sue government. We will not wait anymore to someone to tell us history. As me made the sit here, at least my grandmother tell me small about Biafrans. And as I grow up, I see there is nothing different. Even my own family, small, when you small, if you were born Biafra, you get grandfather before they pass away. I believe in the moon night, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, that time, in the moons, they will come out, all mothers, different tribes will sit. They will talk about, the war time. At least, I believe some people will understand what I said. We don't learn it from school. We're born with it. And Nigerian Sue government still continue to damage your brain. I'm so sorry for you. Believe me, I'm so sorry for you guys. I'm not sorry for you people like that. I'm only sorry for the damage of your brain, where you cannot revise, your condition, your treasure of Nigeria keeping you still want to, dwell in things where never exist. God. Because of God, man, you said to this man, oh, you know how to speak English. You see what the Nigerian government do it to you? That damaged English where you speak, your mother, your grandmother said will not even understand. You're here. Oh, I took you as my father. You're not my father. Can you imagine a shit?
Mary, take your time is up, please.
Thank you very much. I don't have time, but let me go back. We'll still come back again. That is what I want to tell Nigerian Sue government. Wake up for your slumber before it's too late. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mary. Take them. They are daydreaming. They will keep on sleeping while Biafra. They will be sleeping, and then the coming of Biafra will be there, and they wake up and find themselves that the Biafra have left them. Thank you so much, our sister. Mouthpiece of the God. 3 minutes, please. Thank you for being here.
What? Did you say 10 or 3?
3, please. I know the second phase.
Some people are better. Some people are better no more. I see you, my brother Frank. Don't mind to go to Jim. Didi Wakri. Didi.
30 seconds.
GD work anyway, please. This boy
Ugochukwu is taking your time.
Yes, I just okay. So GD Wakri, na me only go they call you that now. I don't want to hear it from any other person's name. GD Wakri. Ndewo na I wanted to say okay, I greet you, Gochuku. I greet you, my wonderful brother Frank. Helen Peters, my own sister. Chibo, Emenike, I see you, my darling. Minnesota Mwamwaya. Now you, I hail you. Ndewo. You get why. Simeon, easy done, love. I see you, my wonderful brother. I
But you don't
see.
jealous as you hear me.
Oh, please, you people stop. Allow me to talk. Oh, Iwuchuku, Simon Ekpa, I hail you, I hail you, I hail you, my brothers. I hail everyone, all the ministers. David, Nana, Eunice, Emenike, I see you again, my love. Okay, Onyeka, Uncle Dinamba, I see you. I'm with you. In fact, everyone, if I don't call you, please don't get mad, though. Don't get mad. I love each and every one of you. Oh, that guy, yeah, I see you, my brother. Even though they laugh there, they laugh there. Chukwubeze, I see you too. Okay, please, my wonderful brothers and sisters, I love you all. I love you all. I don't want to call and then everybody will say, oh, she didn't call me. Please don't get angry with me. Nah, positive
No call
aura.
our FBI. Our FBI dey here.
Where is he? Okay,
Mouthpiece, ihe na-ebe na-akpọta ihe na-ebe na-akpọ ndị mmadụ
Nah,
time
ha chere na
ga-aga
na-achọ ka m kpọchaa ha. Ifugo otu nwa m onye
otu
just
nwa nwaanyị na-esetịrị gị trap.
small time now, he would say 30 seconds. Please.
Carry go.
I love you. I love you. I love you, die. Yeah? Please, positive vibe. Positive vibe. You guys saw yesterday. Hey.
Our sister Eunice dey here too.
I did. I called Eunice. Only I called Eunice. Eunice, didn't I call you? Don't mind him. Before because you know, I see every one of you.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Hi.
Your time is up.
That you now look at because please. I just wanted to. GD because I met you because mute every one of them because can because mute them.
Ihe space anyị niile anyị na-enwe otu mmadụ ebe.
Please, I wanted to say something that what happened yesterday with PM non space. Hey, chupadom. My sister Helen Peters kept begging. I kept coming back. It was like 50 times. Even I had to message Minnesota woman. What should I do to even to go secretly to Simba? It's better to just go on YouTube and leave these people so that I can listen. Hey,
Oh my God! So somebody felt the same. Oh my God! The same thing happened to you. Do you know that all my devices did not allow me to grace that yesterday's program? Well, lastly, I listened to it through YouTube.
That was
I
the
was
only
frustrated.
frustrated. It is good. Do you know what? I asked him now yesterday.
My pitch for this take 20 minutes. No problem.
I love you. I love you, Dio. Don't mind them. Makandiga now. Positive vibe. When I come in now, sunshine don't come in. You know, sunshine don't, cover everywhere. Sweet.
1 minute left, please.
I just want to tell everybody, those of you that used to go and please go to the PM's account, the account page, please. Maka ndị na-eji akwụnye ụgwọ na where you are not supposed to. Ndị iti like me. Some will just go there, just open. This is website. They go and pay. Hey! I never knew that there are still the DOS can eme scam na website time. Hey, all equal. Anyways, please don't throw away the money that we're going to use. I thought that yesterday independence because the ferociousness these people attacked us yesterday, it was on the highest level. I thought when I couldn't hear anything that our PM has declared Biafra. Ezioku. Hey, nah, man. This our independence is going to hey, the world is going to shake. Oh, 2nd of December is going to be something. Hey, if you, in fact, I want to tell everybody, if you're not going to be there, I pity you. If you're not going to be in Finland, I pity you. Hey, it is going to be epic. It is going to be epic, I tell you. So you had better start preparing. Oh, it's going to be epic. So, my brothers and sisters, this is what we call multi-dimensional phase. All right. So if you are not, you have not queued in, to be there, huh? Nah, man, just say, just know you'll be regretting all your life. The remaining years of your life you will regret if you are not among. So, my people, let's keep doing the needful. Oh, yeah, nah, put the bell, yeah. Oh, she love, go low. Anyway, I love you. I love you guys. I love you so, so much. I keep doing the needful. I'll be listening. I'm going to work, okay? Mwah!
Thank you so much, our sister.
Please, I want to say something.
Okay, go ahead,
I want to
Minister.
say something. Guys, if they are kicking you out to join the space of our PM, you go out entirely, come in with anonymously, and they won't see you again, but you'll be listening. Go
I
out
think the problem,
anytime anonymously.
I think that it depends on the device you're using, because I have 2 phones. I use only Android for Twitter, because that's the only place I go. I don't do any other social media except Twitter. So for that fact, it doesn't give me that option you are talking about, because all it gives
No.
me.
Every phone has an option for anonymous. So you have to find where your own is and use it.
Right. Okay. Then I have to go check it, because what it gives me is always start listening. That's what it tells me all the time. Start listening. It doesn't give me that option to go anonymously. Yeah. So I tried it.
Maybe
I tried.
Chinko.
Thank
Is
you
it
so much.
Chinko?
Thank you so much, our sister,
It's
Mouthpiece.
not. If I don't want to call the phone I'm using, because that's the best. I'm saying the best Android you can ever think of. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our sister, and thank you so much, our minister Otumamanya, for that. Otumamanya, I think we have to give you the
Yes,
time now.
so
Go
something
ahead.
came up and I rush off for something. But meanwhile,
Now he
kicked me
wants
out.
to speak now, because after interrupting him, I
It's
refuse.
Ugochukwu that
I
kicked me
refuse.
out because he gave him
I
co-host.
refuse. I don't want you to. 1
Ugochukwu,
minute,
please
1 second remaining. 1 second remaining.
take a
Mouthpiece,
take a
please.
mouthpiece. Take
I'll
mouthpiece to the
have.
listening.
You
Let's take
guys
her
are
to the
cheating
listening
us. So
position.
you guys are cheating us.
Okay.
Take
Sister Helen, be angry.
Helen and mouthpiece. Take them to the listening position.
Go
I don't
ahead,
want to
Minister.
stand in
Greetings,
listening position.
greetings, wonderful people. Muchine Kendoma, I greet all of you from my end. I simply want to talk about the I owe you loan. Because you know that money you owe me, I need it now because I want to do this thing quick as possible. all, the, all the people that owe me, in fact, it's now that I need my money. This thing is very, very important. You know, it's like after you have struggled, listen to our leader, Mazdan, listen to our PM, and at the end, you didn't participate in this I owe you loan. To me, I feel you didn't participate. Somehow, you're going to be missing something tangible, something most crucial, that is going to come. Normally, we are doing everything voluntarily. What we are giving for this freedom fighting should be voluntarily, but Biafran Prime Minister wants us to benefit because already we have all suffered from our roots till now. He wants us to, once Biafra is coming, everybody will be on a golden table, enjoying. Because you see what we are doing it for our unborn children, for them to live in a better place of their own, not living in abroad diaspora. So that I owe you. I want to always hammer on it so that people understand this opportunity. I call it a life-changing opportunity and is a game changer. If you understand, like yesterday I said, it is a jackpot. If you play this jackpot, everybody must win. Once you play it, you must win. You must win. You must win. So therefore, I understand this. I owe you loan. I 100% understand it. So I don't want to miss out of it. So, like I do understand, I want you also to be part of it. I'm doing everything. In fact, I want to come out to do it in a bigger way. So I'm just praying. But it's if Ugochukwu will pay me my money, it's gonna be loud. Anyway, I thank you, brothers and sisters. Chukwumeze, my brother, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, our Minister Otumamaya. And just like what our sister was saying, we'll come to your submission. Based on the information on the tweet from the Prime Minister, that some of these criminal DOS and their cohorts, they want to put up this BIA, just Biafra, gov.org. That is not the ones that the government of Biafra is using. The correct one is the Biafra Republic gov.org/donate. The same thing they did in the Nsima group. They still went to the IPOB in USA and then they removed the I. You know, sometimes people doesn't pay attention to those, especially newcomers. You know, they've been milking people from there after the Umwere account saga. You know, these people, they can never stop. But at the end of the day, you know, they've been caught out on this one. So the government have, you know, like people should be very careful. That's why it's important that you go and use your liaison office in the country that you reside, or that of your reps. From there, I hear more this kind of mistakes, because even if it is $1 that you gave this, remember the video that was making around the social media, I think 2 weeks ago or so, when they were doing something in London, in the UK, I don't know where specifically which city it is, but you see these DOS people with Konkom Kahabuna Badizi. They've been relegated to even a book Konkom not bad na field that Sheba and me. You know?
Jedi, you know, these
Go
guys,
ahead.
you know, fraudulent and the evil have clouded these guys. You know, when you committed crime against Biafra land, some people does not know how the gods fight you. They fight them in a way that I saw that video in UK what they were doing, you know, carrying cup, you know. These guys, when you go to their meetings, there are two major discussions they always discuss. Gossip how to bring someone down and also talk about how to raise money. This is and there's nothing to show what they do with this money. Yeah, yeah. So these guys, and they look at what they are doing here, going to, you know, fabricate a website, knowing everything that the government is doing for the own benefit and the benefit, even if they're gonna die tomorrow, it does not matter. But their future children gonna live from a good, you know, for in United States of Biafra. But it's unfortunate. But I know that our people and also liaison offices, our representatives of Biafrans in all over the world, they should go to work and make sure they instruct people, make sure they get in touch with those making donations, and make sure, if possible, you have people's numbers, send them the correct website. But this is not, you know, we always know them that these guys are disaster. They are even worse than, sure, the difference between them and Fulani.
Ugochukwu, what I'm thinking is that, you know, some of our people who don't know really the right website should at least go to their admin, all their admins, and pay. I think that would be better to stop this nonsense for a while. Now that we have trusted admins, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
all him could be
our
fair.
media, yeah. So they should go to the admins all over because our people, the admins, they are doing a wonderful job. They are so committed, like the ones the ones I know very well. These guys are not sleeping. They are doing their, so they have tried to reach everyone, anyone that you can be able. Even they have meetings, share it on the message, the right one, and also try to make it possible, possibly, but not.
Mad
So that is the thing. So my people, please, because with this money we need it more than anything right now. There's nothing we need more. Onye dịkwa ihe nka. Otu nwa mmanya sị wapụ.
But
Fine. So
Frank, now Hosiri go chuku bell. I know what.
nna nke ahụ ka ndị iro nke ahụ ụmụnne gbara m okirikiri.
Colonel
So I want to,
impersonation now. This is what we call impersonation.
so my people, and also
down, Madden on that.
sorry, let
Guys,
me say something. I want to say something. And I want that I know that the media is streaming this broadcast, and I want to
exactly. That's what I
tell
was gonna say.
our people that when you see Biafrans smiling in this way, do not look it as foolish. This is part of the love, just to make our, because these are people who carry heavy weight in their hearts, who in a mission of rescue of their people that even Nigeria have dismayed. I mean, total dismay. So when you see them trying to crack joke with their brothers and sisters, do not think that is foolishness. Only see it as a love and a time just to take away some stress from the mind. And not that we are stressful, not that we are hungry, but we have a heavy load, so many things all around us. Because anything that Prime Minister is going through, we all are going through, unless you don't love your ancestral land. As long as you love your ancestral land, Prime Minister is the head of the ancestral land. You must, you should understand what everyone is going through, and everyone is working very hard to make sure that at least $1 get out of his hand pocket every week,
Yeah,
or even
yes,
before
it's a
then. So
Ugochukwu is to have a lighter mood once in a while. We don't have to be serious all the time, Once in a while,
people
we
listening
go
don't think
like
that we are talking here. This is just to tell people that your brothers and sisters
which
are just
which
trying to get a lighter mood, and that is
Okay, guys.
all it is. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our brother and co-host Goshiku Biafra, for that wonderful one.
Thank guy. I decide to my own brother. I decide to. I know it's only
Um,
the last me from one side.
because one, I'll be targeting 1:30 a.m. finish. So now is based on my own calculation, we'll be taking a final submission to 2 minutes, so that I can be able to.
Can I speak?
Yeah, we'll continue. Yeah, we'll
This
continue. Chukwumeze.
means I'm supposed to talk now, man.
Yeah, we'll be taking 2 minutes final submission, because so that I'm waking it over the 1:30 a.m. Finishing time. That will be 7 hours, which is appropriate. Thank you so much. Chukwumeze, wait 2 minutes again, please. Let it be 2 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you. What I just want to say is I just want to remind, sometimes it's good we refresh our people's memory so that they can be understanding the reason why we need to do the needful. So you people need to understand that for so long, United Kingdom and the powers that be, have held us so much for a very long time. And that which they have used in holding us is Nigeria, the institution called Nigeria. They have frustrated us out. They have come, do selective theory. They select the best brain, take it to their country, develop their country, exploit us, our human capital resources. They exploit our brain resources. They exploit our natural resources, our mineral resources, everything. Even to the extent that when we even get to their own country, you have to start looking for paper. Even some of their citizens that never in their wildest dream, like their old cargoes, whoever thought that, that they can ever remarry again. Because of our people looking for paper, all our men, all our women, we have to start settling with the wrong people. Even some people that they will have to wake up every morning and look like, did I really do this just because of paper? We are tired of all this rubbish. We need a government that will project the image of their citizens, you understand? That will project us, negotiate on our behalf, that will put things first. It will be the people of Biafra first. And that's what Biafra government is bringing to you. Aside from all those exploitation they do to us, they even still come to our own land and exploit us through the likes of their embassies and all those things. You know how many people that go there to apply for visa, that pay for application fee, you pay for application fee, you pay for visa fee. At the end of the day, you will go there, they will deny you, and nobody will ask, like, why are you denying these people? They make all that money. Okay, look at during that COVID. I think it's somewhere was it not somewhere in Gambia? the embassy had to close because there was low turnout for people applying for interview. And the money they use in funding all those things is the money they get from those places. We're tired of this nonsense, man. We need freedom. We need to go home. We need to live like how we are supposed to live. So it's very important. And I will end with this because this IOU loan is very important. As the minister Otunwamaya said, everybody should key on it. It's very good. I know what people is always all about. We like calculations. Now you have the opportunity. You have the opportunity that you are not giving your money. You're not giving your money free. You will get paid for everything that you are supposed to get. So please let us do the needful. Let us key on this, you understand? And we'll get our Biafra and go home. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our brother Chukwumeze, for that closing remark of yours. We honor the importance of the IOU loan, and already, based on what our brother, the MID Bridge, have been information he gave us, I think yesterday
Wait,
also.
one second.
It's,
GD, are you there?
yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you're sleeping already.
No, I'm here. Maybe if you can't hear me, then I'll bring you down and I'll bring you up again. So thank you so much, our brother and Chukwumeze, for that.
I'm not hearing
I'll
anybody.
bring it. I'll bring it down.
Ugochukwu, can you hear me?
Ugochukwu, bring him down, then I'll bring him up again. Thank you so much. Helen Peters, if you're there, please 2 minutes for your closing remark. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for giving me the mic once again. I appreciate every one of you, the ministers here present. We say we appreciate you. We appreciate your presence and support. Our people, you must understand that what we are going through right now is not just we have to support and live. We have to do it quickly and live on time because these people, they are after us. You can hear the complaint of our brother from homeland saying how difficult it is now to live in so-called zoo. It is only in the zoo that you live the way people are living there. You find it difficult to at least eat good 3 square meal in a day. And not to talk of maybe somebody having up to 6 family members up together. How are they going to survive? The zoo has collapsed. Everybody know that so-called country is gone. And people are still holding on to it. Please, my people, go and support in this IOU loan. It will benefit you. It will not only benefit you, it will give you every right to tomorrow. You will have the opportunity to say, yes, I contributed to this freedom. You will have the voice to talk when people are talking. That is it. And you have your interest in 100% pay back to you. Please go and support. Everybody, if you know you can do it, please do it. Do not think it's not going to come. Biafra is here already. You can see the breeze blowing. Please, everybody must support. Let's take our people out of that suffer. The suffering is too much in Nigeria. How can you buy a fuel of how much and you will not even use it to sell and gain half of what you have spent? You understand? Are you going up like that? These people just want to render our people useless because they know why they are holding us together is that it is only Biafra that is making that country to boom. They know that when we are gone, they are finished. And they are ashamed to face it. Instead, they are carrying propaganda against us. They cannot go on their knees begging. They will not be able to beg us again, and or their gun and bullet be able to hold us together again to stay with them. They know this, and that is why they are fighting us in every way and manner. Kicking people out yesterday in the Prime Minister broadcast. It wasn't only you guys. Everybody was experiencing it. Clara Dean messaged me severally that, my sister, I can't even see myself again. I'll be taken out. I'll be taken out. I say, keep coming, keep coming. Because they are fighting us in all angles. Please. And before you make your donation for tomorrow, make sure you are putting your money in the right place. Because if you are donating to a cinema, you can imagine these are all fraud. You understand? Please do not donate to the wrong place. Make sure you meet up with your coordinator wherever they are. Let them give you the right channel. I think it is time they should be sharing it on every state platform so that people will just click on it and they will go and donate to the right channel. Thank you very much, my people. God bless every one of you as I yield my mind. Bye.
Thank you so much, our sister, our gallant sister,
Jerry,
Helen
please, thank
Peters.
you. I wanted to say Helen Peter. Please, thank you, my brother. Don't mention the name of that lunatic guy called Bishima. That guy is a lunatic. I think it's not even worth it mention his name here.
I know he's a criminal because he set up that platform to be able to be scanning our people because they know it looks alike. If you don't you know the channel that you are passing through before, you will mistakenly pay to this evil man. You understand? I don't listen to him. I don't want to even hear his name. But because he's the one that opened that channel, that makes me to make reference to him. I'm sorry for that. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's all right. Thank you so much for that. Because I remember one of the one of the fundraising sometimes ago when Nelly was still there as well. So I think that was the week that he lost his mom. So people were giving money, and so sometimes we don't know if the money is meant for Nsema or it's meant for the donation for that weekly fundraiser. Then it was monthly. So it was these people, this Biafra movement have suffered a lot of things. So much criminals from all different shapes and sizes, but at the end of the day, look where we are. This is 10th on my own time. This is 10th of August, 2024. Very, 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 very close to our redeclaration. Can we all even believe this? Our Prime Minister is waxing stronger. The template of the government is making things happen. It's unbelievable. This man have bring back the dignity and hope of Biafran people. It's amazing thing. If you are not in this government, when I keep saying this government, there was a time I was talking about if you are a part of this liberation, you are part of the government. But people don't understand. Some people looked at it as if maybe you have to have a cabinet, a portfolio. No, it's not about that. You have to understand the role of the government. You need to understand the Prime Minister and his policies. In that regard, you will know the government. You will know that this is your government. You are part of the government. This is what I mean by that. I follow this man every single. Do you know that I've said it before? Every single program that this man made, I don't fast forward them. I must have to listen to every single words and make point out of it. From the day I started from up to this particular minute that I'm talking to you. That's why when I project the government policies and all that, it looks as if I'm taking the words from the Prime Minister's mouth, because I understand whom I'm following. This man is 100% in what he's doing. Not only that, I'm talking about those people that are still, although the government have already asked us not to, go that far, because I go that stage. We are talking about funding at the moment. Not trying to convince idiot that there's one. I just read the Biafra Security Administration website and this thing. Someone was asking if someone can give them the number of UK family that they want to donate. How can they reach UK people? Person somebody in the UK. Oh my goodness. You kind of look at this kind of thing, just like what our brother Tega man was saying before. Are you even kidding me? At this point in time, you are living in the UK and you are asking for the phone number of people, our people that is in the UK. You don't know the rep, you don't know the admin, you don't know anyone. You don't know how to fund? Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable. Like sometimes anyway, at the end of the day, on there can I repeat lately. They are coming out now. And now they're pretending they don't know how to sort themselves out. Well, I'm the kind of person they will ask, then I will tell you, okay, maybe you have to go and look. That's what the other person that was talking to our Prime Minister. He goes, well, you have to, and he asks some more. Told him and then he goes to Prime Minister or some more. This is the kind of things that different kind of people coming out and pretending they don't know what's going on. At the end of the day, they know what is going on. One guy that's why they're all coming out. They thought it was a joke at the first time. At the end of the day, if they didn't participate, they will pay heavily for it, and they will keep on paying until they lower, because that's the whole thing. Because all law, that will be the Biafra law. Everything, their tax will always go up. That's what the Prime Minister said a long time ago. Thank you so much, our sister Helen Peters, for that. If I give nearly 2 minutes, please. Your closing remark.
Yes, thank you, everybody. I also want to plead to Biafrans, some of our brothers who are still thinking, ga work, my now was scam. Some of you call me and tell me, if I post to carry na WhatsApp, are you sure? Is it not scam? And I try as much as I had to explain everything to you. You think I'm fooling around. And because I'm in the homeland, I don't have work. I'm just following Biafra activities like a mad boy. Some of you are bringing money given to your brothers to build useless buildings in Biafra land that will at the end of the day be knocked down somewhere. You are building 2 by 2 because you are outside Nigeria. You look at us fighting for this freedom as people who don't have job, people who have nothing to do. That's why we are talking about Biafra. I call you, I test you to invest. Come and use this IOU loan instead of building all those shambolic houses that don't have sewage system in Biafra land, all over Biafra land, building everywhere. They are building useless buildings that will be knocked down the next day after Biafra is gotten and is on the process of rebuilding. You will knock those things down. They are useless buildings. Use your money and invest in an investment that at the end of the day you will have much more gain, because if Biafra comes and those people who has invested start getting their money every month, you start envying them, you start talking rubbish, going up and down. But at the end of the day, you do nothing because our law are there to make sure to deal with you mercilessly because you know nothing. Biko, you push to stop that. Stop building all those buildings up. We find GRA, we are not using it to do nothing. All those hotels and chalets you are building in our house, in our places. Stop it. Instead, invest the money in the government. Thank you. Stop it. We don't need it. We don't need chalets and hotels and all those nonsense. All you people building hotels and chalets where our young girls are going to be made useless in. Stop it. Don't stop building all those things. We don't need it. It's too much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ifeanyi Chukwu, for that. It's like the one the hotelier Wazirike was building all over the place. When he found sympathy, and then he went by himself. He went and knocked down one of them in Owerri, and claimed he was.
Wait. I want to say something to that.
Go ahead.
A freedom fighter is building hotel where freedom fighter. He choke you. So,
No be smart. No be smart. Wazirike the hotel. Wazirike the on chalet. This what they call it, the hostels. I want a lot of them. I want a lot of hotel, ordinary hotel. I want every one of it. My kende akwampina my hostel. Kende ma very close to university. And then Wazikwe his own hotel directly or So last time he was looking for sympathy before their 25th February selection of last year. He went and knocked one of them, some part of it down. And then he claimed it was a Hope because he talked about the Biafra issue. You can imagine Wazirike trying to corner people. All those their lies, the way they've been deceiving people for a very long time, it does not work anymore because the Biafrans have seen through them that all this is just RNG. It's RNG fight with him and Hope Uzodimma. Onye pụtara Hope Uzodimma ka ị bịara na ebe ya nwa nọ na-asị ya akọ ya ọnụ nọrọ there, he will leave you. Anaghị eme ihe niile bụ ihe ewu gang of the same criminals na-achọ onye ha ga-akwapụta. But at the end of the day, we all understand his gimmick. Where are they today? So that's the thing. Honey is a struggle because they have all failed in their little shenanigans, try to persuade people or maybe deceive Biafrans to believe that they still on this cause of Biafra issue. They are not. Thank you so much. That's why our leader Mazinan called him the hotelier. Funding Abialet, our Prime Minister, in his recent tweets for the latecomers that doesn't know. Thank you so much, our brother and Minister Otumwamwaya, in regards to Ifeanyi Chukwu's final submission. Onyeka Chukwu, number 2 minutes, please, your final submission.
Yes. Thank you, Biafra Francis. Thank you once again. Thank you, JD Walker, for the space today. You see, in this live, there are almost three sets of people in a thing like this. There are those who join to make something happen. Those who join to make something happen. There are those who join when they see something happening, and there are those who wish to join when things start happening. So we cannot rule all these set of people out. And when the time comes, it's you that wait when it happens before you join. You don't have to rub shoulder with those who make it happen. So that is how it is. We must continue. If you're among those who make things happen, count yourself worthy and keep it up. Keep it up. That is a task rested on our shoulder, and we must continue doing it till victory is assured. It takes you to win for many. Late George Obiozo. I rest my case. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, our brother Mazin Kudnamba Anyakachuku, for that wonderful submission. All those in here, I am not for Hacha, but let alone. Because at the end of the day, battle with Mazin and the Gano, the word is in. Just because of no wine, all the wine in Abuja, one no. So when both of them find out, the information to be collapse or there. Here, although we believe that because the government actually made an exposition, our prime minister made an exposition in that regard. At the end of the day, we're there. Thank you so much for that, our brother Nkudinamba Mazi Onyekachuku. Mouthpiece of the God, Obuni Neba, Obuni Ikanonoro. 2 minutes for your closing remark, please.
I'm not even going to take 2 minutes. I just want to thank each and every one of you. So please don't remember what the defunct DOS did and all those people. I don't want to mention their names. They dealt with me. You can imagine when I used to contribute 450 every month, and still they will message me directly. Please, there's something is happening with our ESN. Please, can I send something? I have to send money again. Then, even before I inherited my father's foundation to start taking care of the widowed women. If not, if you know how much these people were taking from me, evil people. But all I can say to each and every one of you, please, do not look at anybody, what any other person is contributing. What comes out from your heart, please give it. We need it. Don't even think about position, because I always tell people, please, for me, I'm not looking at positions. All I am looking, that freedom, that freedom is enough for me. So please, my people, let's keep supporting our prime minister and our government. We are home already. If you experience what I experienced yesterday, it was like they've redeclared our independence. So just imagine what will happen on the 2nd. It is here already. They know it. For them to talk about trying to put liaison offices in the east, it shows you they already know what you don't know, but we know it already. I yield the mic. Thank you, my wonderful people, for having me.
Thank you so much, our sister, Mouthpiece of the Gods. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you always for what you do for our Biafra people. We are all working collectively to make sure that we actualize this dream of the restoration of independent state of Biafra at the 2nd of December 2024. Thank you so much. Everyone's hand must be on deck to make sure we actualize this. Our co-host, Frank, because we go school at Webu later. Your final submission, my brother.
All right. Great Biafrans, lovers of truth all over the globe. The wonderful people, you are so amazing. In fact, I don't know how to appreciate you all. Anytime I'm here in our midst to listen to our golden voices, it gives me this great joy. It gives me a great joy to be among this wonderful family, to be among this wonderful generation, the generation that never knew no for an answer, the generation that rise up to fight for those who could not fight for themselves, the generation that rise up to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. Our people are handicapped. They cannot speak for themselves. But we are here every day voicing out, letting who cares to know about our freedom. No man born of a woman will stand on the way of our freedom, because our destination is Biafra, and that's freedom we must get. I appreciate each and every one of us once again. There is no going back. Whatever you are doing in your little space, continue to do it. Tomorrow, history will speak good of all of us. History will remember all of us. There is no two ways about that. Let us keep the fire burning. Our freedom is here. Thank you all.
Thank you, my brother and our co-host, Frank, for always being there for our people and accepting the co-host. It's a wonderful thing. We all have to contribute in one way or the other to make sure that this government of Biafra that we also love and cherish, their plan on the 2nd of December 2024, as he said that is sacrosanct, will come to pass. That date, Prime Minister keep on pounding on it that anything in this life that the zoo can send 10 suicide bombers if they like at the end of the day. Just look at the one that just happened, the recent one. As soon as they leave Abuja airport, he have the screenshot, not even screenshot, the exact ticket the person used. What an amazing something. This is one of the things now Bandi Zuhara. They will never know, just like the Prime Minister keeps saying it, that he will remain a mystery until the coming of Biafra. After Biafra, I declare Biafra, I want to touch everything. Then I'll reveal some certain things that people need. Isn't it time for people to actually come out?
That day, Prime Minister Gwakwana, o mecha reveal security anụnwa, we need to know. Ọ gwakwana anyị na onye mmụọ ka ọ bụ, kedu ihe anyị ga-eme? Maka onye ọgbara Igbo ya sị ka m na-agwa gị.
My brother, Obonye Moya Biafra, oh, they're important. Anything you make Biafra,
Boy,
that is the most
boy,
important thing.
shadow.
He's an amazing person. I'm being honest with you. Thank you so much, our brother Frank, for the wonderful work you're doing for our people. The mic is yours.
My dear brother, I will salute our people for for the wonderful job they are doing for our people. You guys has made you wonderful people have made some one Nigerian people that doesn't want to tell the world that they are contaminated either by their uncle or by their father, contaminated by the zoo, either somehow of themselves. So they are just looking for a way to come in this space to shout, oh, these people, they are a disgrace to our Igbo, scared to their teeth to mention Biafra because they are small Hitler called Gowon saying in front of our great man Effion, from this day Biafra ceased to exist. So that's why I see some of them. None of them dare mention that name. But for us, we have come. We have come with a fearless spirit and fearless mind. We have come to pick that page of Bible that says slap you the other side, turn the other side, and keep it one side. We have come with gun to gun, bomb to bomb, aircraft to aircraft. Any day we contribute this money to get aircraft. I wish PM call me, go to Biafra, come and enter inside. We have bomb hell out of Nigeria. Nothing, even pain, you know, go pick. But that is by the way. But the fact remains that we just have to, each and every one of you have made it possible that we keep pushing, no looking back. The worst bad news for Zoo is like this particular generation, this ideology, the people that all this ideology around PM and the government is people that you cannot contaminate them with your Zoo evil, with your terrorist mindset, with your backwardness and your kilichi producing company. That's the only thing I can produce in this 21st century. You cannot bribe them, and you cannot stop them, and you cannot take out the history that is in their mind, and you cannot remove that agony that you have placed in their soul. And that agony and that spirit of pain they will use crush. Even if you bring that to your liaison office, it will be burned down to ashes. I can use one country that keeps supplying stockfish to us, according to what I heard. This country was one of the countries that made stockfish became very popular something in our land today. That is Norway. Go to Norway, there's not even a consulate of the zoo in Norway. If you live in Norway or something like, if you want to make any document of the zoo, you have to go to Stockholm. Ask anybody around that. Some people will be wondering, this guy, where have you even go and make your research? These people does not even have a kiosk where you can take a zoo document to tell you how much people hate this garbage. Some country doesn't want to see them. Go and do your findings. If you live in that part of the world, in Scandinavia, you want, and I believe Finland have taken the same step. So if you want to do, yes, I remember there was a time I was in Stockholm. I saw a lady from Finland in Stockholm in the zoo embassy carrying 5 children. When I asked them what are they doing here, they didn't even give them a place to sit, not even a coffee. Little babies. I was the one. If some of them are here, they will remember asking them, what the hell, your citizens are here? This year in 2017, and you can't even give them children, you can't even buy them ordinary juice, ordinary tea. He was looking at me. They said they want to go and call who is in charge of the garbage, idiotic embassy in Stockholm. Come out and see the person. Smelling drunk. And if any of them are here right now, he will know who is speaking. Smelling drunk. When I asked him, what the hell is going on here? You, a Fulani? The next thing he told me, this one is second Nnamdi Kanu. That time our PM never, it's not out. That is what this guy told me. If any of them are here now, they will remember. I needed to go and buy something for those children. If the lady somehow listening, she will know. So I said, please go and get them something. That is by the way. So each and every one of you here has made it possible that these guys, they can only talk. They cannot stop you as a moving train. So thank you for each and every one of you. And do not forget tomorrow, imagine where 1 million people among us, 900,000, 800,000 of us give out $50, $50, $10, $20, sorry, $20 a gemma, 10 a gemma, 100 a gemma tomorrow. You know what that can do for us? It will go a long way, and that doesn't stop you not to do your your IOU loan. But just imagine that it will take us far, and we keep doing it like until the day of the declaration of the United States of Biafra. I believe that we will be definitely where we wish, where we hope, and nothing gonna stop us. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Ugochukwu Biafra, for that wonderful one. Ichiraka, both Mwakucha, Kabo, a little special. Okay, go ahead. Okay, Otumamaya, our minister, Mechizana in space before Ugochukwu Cherego Agata.
Okay, wonderful people. Thank you so much. A quick one. What I want to say is that I heard lamentation. The zoo have done everything they did to us, and we are mourning and crying. But I want us to, all of us, if you, in fact, let me reveal small secret of who our PM is. Go and watch The Beekeeper by Jason Statham. You will know that that guy is the PM. What he did in that movie is what this PM is going to do to the zoo. You know, the beekeeper, you know, our people used to say, "Basuang," they will deal with you. He never retraced, he never pulled back until he finished the assignment. And PM's assignment is that the zoo must go down. Go and watch this Beekeeper by Jason Statham. You will understand what is coming to do. No one.
Ndeo, my brother, and our minister, and part co-host as always. Otu Nwamoya for that wonderful closing remark of yours. Thank you so much and what you guys are doing for Biafra people, and keep on supporting our Prime Minister so that we can actualize this dream that have killed millions of our people. Thank you so much. Ugochukwu, take it from here. Ugochukwu anakwa ebe ahụzi?
He don't sleep.
Go ahead, Ugochukwu.
Yeah, my brother, I'm here. What to want my Michion? Who tell that I have slept? Okay, we go ahead. So this is just for the closing remark, just to make sure that our people just have a good vibes about the program for the day.
What's that? Is it my I am I see one what I don't want you for your I am out when you look at you. Ikiliana, mama sina mwana togo mama mujenu we kupika okanilo na bwana wote mo atachote ya bibi apoya okutone na pata kano tu.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this music here. But for those, it may not make sense for many people, but it's like when a child is start looking for his own, he became a bad child. Just like our PM, when he was working for, like, participating in different things for zoo, he was, they would love to publish everything about him. But when he started looking for his own, he became a bad child. But the song also kind of telling them that those people you starve to death, those people you stand in their front, tell them that from this day your identity will not be mentioned again. Their children that went to Mba, their children that travel all over the whole world have come. And I hope you are ready to receive the wrath. Well, not like you are ready. You already getting it. Even today in Nnewi, you are getting the wrath they are bringing to your table. So the best thing for you, vacate our land, because ụmụaka ha jere mba ebutego ike Pentecost makwa our PM. I salute each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, our brother Ugochukwu Biafra, for that a wonderful one and that music to close the program for tonight's programs. Thank you so much, everyone that's here. I'm just going to read just few headlines, and I'm going to make a point from it. This is from Vanguard. It says, alleged 57.4 billion naira fraud. Kano government files fresh charges against the Ganduje and 3 others. Another one says, Governor Makinde counters President Tinubu, says states didn't receive 570 billion. That's another one. And this one here says, campaign to exit Igbo from Lagos aren't nonsense, says Bode George. Another one again here says, Atiku called for probe against security agents that were shooting protesters. There's a reason why I'm bringing this news. And this one here says, Nigeria cyclist borrows bicycle from Team Germany to race in Paris. Fellow Biafrans, among these 4 news that I've just read also, there is no one of them that says Nigeria as a contraption produces something that other people are coming to buy. No. There is no one of them that says that there is this someone from Nigeria as a contraption that created something that marvels the world or even Africa or even their own so-called country. There is none. You will never hear any single good news from the terrorist state of Nigeria any day in your life. The only thing you'll be hearing is bad news, and bad news with the evidence. How can people survive in this kind of situation? That's why it's more important at this moment that every single one of us will key in with the government of Biafra. This is not about government of Biafra in exile. No, it's Biafra government. Every one of us must key in and support this government to make sure we actualize this dream. If not, we as a people, our race will be wiped off from the history. And by the way, they're not even teaching the kids history to start with in the first place. The same, when they are doing election campaign, the same thing the First Republic of Shegari promised the terrorists during his election campaign is the same thing that they are promising you now. They will give you electricity. They will tie the road. Not new one. No. They will patch up the road. They will build hospital and schools. The same thing Shegari have said in the First Republic is the same thing they are saying today. And the same thing they are going to say later on. and later on, and we keep on continue until the end of the world, if at all the world is going to end. There is nothing that is happening in Nigeria that is going to give you joy. Nothing. Just like I keep on saying, what can someone stand up and beat his chest or heart and say, this is what I have benefited as a so-called citizen of the terrorist state of Nigeria? This is just truth. You can think from now till next year. You will never think something that is important that you actually benefited from these people. Atiku is talking about probe against security people that killed maybe 1 or 2 people in the north, in their so-called protest that them themselves organized. Our people has been massacred in Onitsha. Did they make comment? When Deborah was killed for blasphemy, wasn't it Atiku that tweeted, and then he was saying it was his head, he was his ADC personal whatever, that tweeted that he went and retract. Our people was massacred in Uli, in Aba, in Ekotutu several times, in Hamufu, in Izombe, in Emene, in Nib, every single place in Biafra territory, our people have been killed, including the recent Okoma. And these people have never made any statement. Isn't it that enough to tell you that we are not part of these people? Not even just statement. We're not even talking about taking action. No, just statement. They did not make any statement. But now look at it. Atiku is calling for probe because they kill anything that involves loss of life. No one will condone that. But we are trying to say that we have been the worst that have taken the biggest hit from terrorist state of Nigeria. We need to do anything as much as we can to get out of Nigeria. To start with, it does not matter how much it's going to take. It does not matter how long it's going to take. Men will die, just like the Prime Minister have said. It's just going to happen. But think one thing. Those people, they want to sacrifice their lives, isn't it? We all know, let us be realistic. Every single one of them that will go to that battlefront, a lot of them will not make it back home. They have families, isn't it? What is more precious in this life than life itself? What are we giving? Just itiaka napa. We are just putting hand in our pocket and we're giving money, isn't it? If like, just think of this thing. Is these people that is sacrificing their own life so that you and I and our family will live? What sacrifice is more than that? And people are still withholding back. When you tell them to come and contribute, they will tell you, and they will keep on making for no excuse, for no reason. We have to do the needful. We have to tell ourselves the truth. We have to support this government. We are actually lucky. Because that's why he brought someone like our Prime Minister. And we can see the template that is using is working wonders. The result is there for everyone to see. There's nothing to hide. The government is only bringing something that's meant to the public for public consumption. This not, in fact, the government have gone to a length. We understand that the day he put this date of the redeclaration date of 2nd of December, a lot of people will say, no, he should have hide it. No. Even sometimes we'll be query, is it even right for him to have said it? But look at today. The wonders of that day that you know that your enemy, you've given your enemy time and you are still decimating them. And you are making your plans towards that. The zoo is aware of it. If you take them by surprise, even Biafrans will say, oh, how are we even sure of this? But all those things now have gone past because we know the date, which is 2nd of December 2024, a couple of months to come. Please, fellow Biafrans, let us do the needful so that we can follow the Prime Minister with his template so that we can achieve this Biafra that feed millions of our people. Every single one of us, like I used to say, we have lost someone because of bad governance of Nigeria. In all ramifications, you might not have lost them if you have never lost them during the time of 67 to 70 or 66 program or all these riots here and there in all part of the terrorist state of Nigeria. You would have lost them when they go to the hospital because they haven't got enough money to treat themselves. Or bad road accident. It's all part of it. The Janjaweed doesn't need to come in your house to kill someone and then you know that it's them. No, they're everywhere. The bad governance is part of it. The bad roads is part of it. The unhealthy environment and what have you is part of it. The bad medication that they've been importing to the so-called entity is part of it. Those that die from there. Let us do the right thing, please. We are all adults. Every single one of us that left our shores to wherever we find ourselves today, we are not 18, we are above 18 years. We are not teenagers. Let us do the right thing and support this man. We are lucky to even have him, and we have to. One is dealing with them at the ESS, and this one is dealing with them from Finland. Isn't it a marvelous thing? And by 2nd of December, Biafra will coverage in Finland to put their signature to that declaration, to read declaration of Biafra. And then we'll have our country, and then the gallant men and women will stand up and do the needful. We all have to key in and do this. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and let's do this again next week. I thank Ugochukwu, my brother, for always being here and accepting the co-host. Frank, thank you so much for being here. Ifeanyi Chukwu, Mary Tekam, thank you. Helen Peters, our sister. Simon Ekwa Edozie, Christopher Okenwa, our CBI, Global Church TV, Mouthpiece of the Gods, Ben Chooks, thank you, my brother. OB Chicago, thank you. Archbishop of Mosa, Eunice PB, Ata Ejike, Otunwamoya, our minister, always represent this dog of the break. Free Energy Tech, Shima Okorosa Williams, Amusha, Ochukochinedum Ezebinohia, Mazi Fine, Samuel Eba, Ekuku Gentle Brace. You took mine before, but I don't know what happened. Cyprian Ogochukwu, thanks you for being here. Betlome, Mweke UC, Biafra Fresh Love, Shiva Shabachiz, Ajam Duchedum, Ngozi Chukwuka also, Anasta BC, Samuel Ekwa Ndidi Stella, Executive, Benowabo Christ, Angus Okeke also, Mazi Alaudo, John Representative of Wisdom, hashtag Biafra for Biafra, something like that. Sorry, my brother. Anna Yopol, Odinanwa, Udeago also. Ancestors of, there's a lot of people here, guys like Adma Fusidabo now. Please, if I didn't call your name, you are recognized. All protocol observed. Thank you guys so much for being here, and let's do it next week. Biafra will be here. It's either freedom or die. We are not going to be the one to die, like the Prime Minister have said. The zoo and those of the invaders in our land is the one that will pay the price. Thank you guys so much, and let us keep on supporting our government.
himself obeys the sit at home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Mondays, it means the real governor of Southeast is Simon EKPA, ruling the Southeast from Finland.